What's going on, YouTube? Gage here. Today we're going to be talking about the WASR 1063 AK-47 variant, Romanian made, imported by Century Arms International, made in Romania, disassembled, imported to the United States, reassembled by Century Arms, and then marketed to the public. These guns get a rough rap from consumers a lot of times, and rightfully so, because a lot of these guns are shit, to be honest with you. Some of which are not, like the one that I have in my hand. You can get, fairly common, you can get a pretty good Century Arms rifle, but you have to be willing to take the time and look at it. Do not order off the internet. Do not order off the internet. Do not order off the internet. Can I say it once more? Do not order off the internet. You may get lucky, but I do not want you to be that jackass who comes on YouTube complaining about how shitty the WASR 1063 is because he orders one off the internet and he gets the crappiest thing that you can find because he didn't expect it before purchasing. So, if you go to a gun shop and you look at the WASR 1063s, you can get a fairly exceptional rifle with no magazine wobble. See that? It's like no wobble to this. Nothing. Fits like a glove. Functions perfect. And this is what came with it. The steel mags that came with it. The sights are straight. Let's see if you can see that. There's no cant. There's no cant to the sights. They're straight. The gas block is straight. There's no damage to the receiver from the crimping of the. Show you that. This one even came with some goodies like this optics mount bracket there. I was happy to see that because I do intend on mounting an optic, and I also intend to get rid of this stock and this wooden foregrip. And a lot of people complain that the grain of the finish of the wood is bad. I don't care. That's not why I'm swapping it. Truth is, I'm doing it. I'm gonna get a Tapco 6-position collapsible stock import style, and I'm also going to most likely go with the Tapco front hand guards with the Picatinny rails on all four sides for flashlights and so on and so forth, because I want good mounting options at the front. The trigger is excellent, and I don't think I'll be able to demonstrate that for you here to give it justice, but they put the Tapco G2 triggers in here. I don't know if this is a 2-stage or a single stage. I know they sell both on the internet. I believe this is 2 stages, but don't hold me to that. But it is super light and super crisp, and it just feels excellent to pull. The only real thing that I've noticed with this one mechanically that some people are going to have complaints about is it'll hold open like that if you just gently pull it back and then let it gently let it roll forward a little bit, and it'll stick right there. But as you'll see, watch this. If I just barely tap the rifle, it just goes to the forward position, and so it has no problems as far as the function of the gun. It's just one of those minute details that you might have a complaint about. This one does not have matching serial numbers, which of course some people might not like. That might be a problem, but for me, I don't care. But here it's marked 1978. I think you can see that, but not very clearly. 1978, and then the serial numbers. It's also marked WASR 10, and so on and so forth. The function of this gun is very good and very smooth, other than that little catch right there, but it's not impeding the function of the gun. It did come very dirty on the inside. They did look like they wiped it down on the outside, but they did not go over it very well, getting the cosmoline off. But I have, and I've oiled the gun up and took a rag and wiped everything down, and then went over it put some oil on a rag, and then lubricated the gun and to prevent from rust or anything like that happening. But I intend to swap out the furniture on this, and I just wanted to show you guys that you can get a decent WASR. So don't be afraid to get a WASR. Just make sure, if you're going to go that route, that you get to look at it before you make your purchase, because I cannot stress to you enough how important it is to look at it before you buy it. This one did come with a bayonet, and it has a bayonet lug right here. If you want to wait 1 second, I'll grab the bayonet. Oh, there it is. But comes with the bayonet. It also came with this, and it's got cosmoline in it, and that's the cover. I'm not going to slide it in there because I don't want to get this thing dirty. This thing's cheap. I don't think it's real. It could be. You never know. But overall, when I look at this, I think it looks like a reproduction. I don't think it's like a real bayonet. But it could be. I don't know. I'm just looking at it, telling you my impression. It snaps in like that, and there's a button to release it, and it's on there pretty solid. I wouldn't be concerned with it coming off. Not that I don't think any of you would ever need a bayonet, but if you're going for a zombie gun, that's pretty good, because when you run out of ammo, it's in a safe position. Take the safety off so you can rack it. But when you run out of ammo and you drop your clip, there you go, just stab them. But it has a button here, right here, and you push that in to take it off, and it snaps on very easily, as I've shown. You just pull it on. It's got grooves. You just slide it into the grooves. It's pretty self-explanatory. There. Sorry. They do go on easy if you're looking at what you're doing. But mine came with that and that mount. It also came with 2 metal mags that fit like gloves, both of them, and some other stuff. Nothing really of interest. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you guys that you can get a pretty decent WASR if you look around and don't just blow your money on the first thing you pick up. But yeah, this is Gage. Hit me up. I'd like to hear your compliments, your comments, whatever you got to say. Your hate mail, send it to me. I'm not concerned overly with what you think. Just I like to hear from you. But yeah, guys, stay safe, and let's stay armed.